If you've been following me along, you know that I've been encompassing on a 100-day journey to find my art style by drawing every single day for 100 days. This shell has taken up a little around over 2 weeks now of that time, and I just wanted to help show a fun time lapse to kind of display how I've been able to work on this, tips and tricks for you guys as well, from what maybe you can do in your art journey or process when making a little bit more realistic art. But for me, this shell was very eye-opening at how I was able to actually approach the page and actually make something this realistic looking. I've never drawn like this before in my life, and I think I was able to actually do something this intense was based on just continually showing up every single day, making art a daily habit, as well as taking a studio art class. And if you don't have the time or the resources to take a studio art class, that's totally fine. I would just suggest that you are showing up at least once a week for 3 hours. That sounds insane, but hear me out. You need at least to have 1 day a week where you show up for at least 2 to 3 hours where all you do is draw. You don't go on your phone, you don't text. If you want to take some content, if you have a little fun little page to show your art journey, that's fine. No texting, no calling. The paper, some music is fine, but you just need to be in the element of creativity. Don't let distractions in. We are in a constant motion of deadlines and when is this done and rushing and da-da-da. You cannot rush the art process. Was there many a times when I would show up to the shell and I was just ready to be done or see how fast I could do it or rush it away and just move on? Of course. But now I'm starting to realize that you won't get there any faster by rushing an art piece. You can't rush it. You cannot rush art. It is so true. And it's like that famous quote, talent is a pursued interest. You don't get talent without pursuing something and having that interest and passion in it. I've been passionate about drawing ever since I was a little girl, and my grandfather helped teach me how to draw. It was really cute. We used to draw these fun little 3-dimensional houses, and I'd always get it wrong, but I think he'd be pretty happy to see how well I could draw that little 3-dimensional house and now what I'm drawing now, like the shell charcoal drawing. But all that to say, take time to create, and the more you show up, the more you allow yourself the space of no judgment. That was a hard thing too. When I would look at this reference photo, there was many times when I'd be like, this doesn't look exactly like this. That isn't, the right angle, or, oh my gosh, I had to erase it, put it back on, erase it, I couldn't get some of these corners right. Until finally, I just kind of realized, you know what? That is a reference photo. You are not a printer. You are not doing a perfect rendition of this photo. You are the artist making the decision of what gets put in, what is left out. And I think there's power in that statement. You get to create what that photo may or may not have to make it your own style. No two shells are the same. And I think that's what really was cool about this project, is that even though we all had the same shell, all of ours turned out different. And that's kind of how life and nature is in itself when you're looking at shells. There's no shells that are identical. Just like with art, there are no two artworks that can truly become identical. And that is the power of being an artist, is knowing how to share your story and knowing what to leave on the page, what to take out, and how to truly just allow yourself that space to create and to decide what happens. It's finally that point where you get to be in full control of what is happening and what gets to happen on the page. And I was so surprised with how this turned out. Beyond excited. I can't wait to frame this. My teacher was even like, you should frame it, put it in your bedroom. I'm like, absolutely. I think I'll also be getting ready to do some art prints of this. So if you guys like what you see and you like some of my other drawings, some of that is already up on my Etsy that you can check out. I'll link it below in the description. And very fun process this has been, drawing every single day and then now being able to have a full completed rendition of this shell charcoal drawing. Thank you so much for watching and following me along on my art journey. There's going to be more arts and crafts videos coming soon. Get ready for some more crochet content. I've been doing a lot of drawing lately. So if you're into crochet, stay tuned for next week and see what I will be sharing with you.